too tired to be this busy today. I do this to myself. I really thought today I would feel a little bit better, but I'm very tired. And even tired, I'm gonna still take you along with me. We're gonna go feed the chickens some bread. As some of you know, I also make sourdough bread. So I do pre-order pickups at the farm and farmers markets for bread. And sometimes I get a little carried away and I make too much bread. So the bread box is a little full. So I'm gonna give it to the chickens. Good morning, everybody. Chickens. Hi, Wasabi. Wasabi's the goose. Come on, get your little nuggets. Everybody loves bread around here. There we go. That's a little better. Oh, I hear ya. You see everybody? Here. Happy chickens. What else are we doing today? There's always a mental list, you know? Like, I don't have to do any of these things, but they're just things that ultimately I end up with in my head, and then I feel like I have to do them today. Well, I was gonna mow, but then it rained this morning, so unless it dries out a little bit, to unload my car. I got grain last night. Well, you can help me unload it. So I have some lettuce and things that I need to get out of there. And I don't know. We'll see what else we get into. Hi, big guy. How was the edge of the property? Hi, Dozer. You say hi to everybody. Oh, happy dog. Such a goober. Now I'm gonna eat breakfast and then we're gonna crush the day. I don't know. You'll see what we get into when I get into it. Fun fact, guys. I broke my microphone. That's really sad. I made breakfast. I went to go eat it. The little microphone receiver that goes into your phone. I dropped my phone, broke it in half. It was the whole thing. This is why I can't have nice things. So, if you can hear me, great. If you can't hear me, I'm sorry. But you're gonna come with me today and we're going to unload grain. So you might be asking why I don't back up all the way, unload the grain, move this tractor. Well, it's because we can't have nice things. I flattened the tractor tire, so I can't move it. So that's why it was also awkward when I cleaned the peafowl pen, is because it can't move right now. I'll show you. It's really quite fun. So, apparently Sarah likes to break things. So here we are. We're gonna do our best. You're gonna watch me unload the grain. 1,000 pounds. Here we go. Two more. Last 100 pounds. Yay! We did it. So, mildly out of breath, but that's okay. It's 1,000 pounds. Here's my advice. I didn't want to move it. I didn't want to do that today. Part of farming, get up and do the hard thing anyway. I didn't want to do it, but now it's done. Now I feel really good about it. And whew, I hope that was fun. Now we're gonna fill the barrels and we'll see what happens. All right, so I caught my breath just a second. Now we're gonna fill the barrels. We do have mice. They come, they're an issue. It's just part of the territory. We live on a farm. We're gonna have rodents. The cats do a really good job of trying to mitigate them a little bit, but it's not fail proof. I keep as much grain as I can in these 2 big tubs, but inevitably I'll probably have a bag or 2 that gets a little tiny mouse hole, and that's just how it goes. But for now, this is what I have. Thanks for unloading grain with me today, guys. I'll bring you to the next project. Now we're gonna go move the chicken tractor. This is why we keep the fishing net close by. Next, now I'm gonna bring one of the smaller tractors over here. It's a little cloudy today, it's not super hot. So I'm gonna let the peafowl out, give them a little bit of grass, some ground. I heard that you weren't supposed to let them touch the ground for several months from my peafowl introduction video. I don't know how true that is. Nobody really commented, so I don't really know if it's true. So I'm just gonna move them over here. It's close to the chicken tractor, but it's not where any of the chickens have been. They can just enjoy some green grass and be birds and eat some bugs. I don't have a lid for this one, so I'm hoping that I can just put a tarp over it with a pallet. I forgot to hit record. So here we are. I've got the last little peahen. We're gonna put her in the thing with the other ones. A little bit of fresh air, a little bit of green grass. They can be outside, and now I just gotta get their food and water. I hope they love it. Now we're gonna go pick some snacks for some of the baby chickens, for the peafowl. We're gonna check the garden, hopefully not get distracted. Grab some rabbit snacks. Oh, you little stinkers. Little baby chickens are in here. Guys, what are you doing? Get out of here. You little turds. I was wondering who was getting in here. Stinkers. Okay, now we're in the garden. I've got some of the deep greens here that we're gonna snip off. A couple random sections. They always like the snacks. We got some lettuce. I don't really eat lettuce. The bunnies do. It's really pretty. I grow the vegetables like this for the animals, which they love it, so it's fine. So I've got some spinach, I've got some lettuce. I don't give them too much of this stuff because I don't want to give them bloat and I don't want to have to worry about diarrhea. I just give them a little tiny bit every day and it helps stretch the food bill for the rabbits. I don't know if my bowl is big enough anymore. That's a good problem to have. Look at that turnip. Ah. Now we're gonna go feed the cows. She's over here at the gate begging. I was just talking about you. You know what's coming. Want some snacks? All right, I'm not gonna hold it. On the count of 3, say, pickled beets for dinner. Oh, I'm so excited. It's one of my favorite things. And this is just a little bit from this side. And now I get to pick over here behind the onions. Guys, I'm in heaven. More lettuce, guys. Chickens! All right, experienced gardeners, this is my second year growing onions. They're starting to lay down. Do I pick them now or do I wait until they're a little crispy? I'm not really sure. So last year I did onions for the first time and they grew really well, but I don't know if I picked them at the right time, so that's why I'm asking. These ones are starting to lay down just like my ones last year, and I'm not sure if it was a pick too early problem or if I just didn't cure them correctly. If you have any tips or tricks or advice, can you just comment below? I'm still learning some of this stuff. You can tell I'm getting distracted now after picking snacks for the bunnies, because now I can't stop looking at all the garden stuff. This is so fun. This is about 8 feet tall already. Herbs are doing really good. I have some sage, some chives, parsley, and thyme, oregano, and the chamomile. I need to pick some more. I gotta show you my little tiny tomato. It got bigger today. Look at her. Oh, so excited. You want to hear a funny story? All of my beautiful tomatoes that I told you guys about, they got eaten by mice and by rabbits. I found a bunch of volunteers that were in here, and then I bartered for some. I just counted. I still have 40 tomato plants. I probably got 25 or so from bartering, which was awesome. But with volunteers and all the other ones, and I did pick up a couple different varieties that I really wanted to try at the store, but now I have 40. Stay tuned, because if you live near Scribner, Nebraska, please come buy some tomatoes from me. See how that goes, and if not, we're gonna just can my little heart out. And lots of salsa, lots of spaghetti for the winter. Thanks for spending the morning with me. I'm gonna go inside now and put my duck egg away and process some beets. Enjoy the rest of your day.